Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to meet you here. I am Ahmad AHMADI, the Commercial Marketing Director and Head of the Business Department of Iran Video Game Foundation. I am happy here because of two reasons. First, I'm sure after this lecture, my friends' social will be increased because of you. And the second, I want to give you some clear information about Iran game industry that may be interesting for all of you. Okay, let's start. Oh, forgot. For this lecture, my friend Taha Rasuli, one of the best and famous game designer, and also his game designer teacher in Iran, will be with me, and for some topic, he will do it. Okay, as you know, Iran has more than 75 million people. Its population is more than 75 million. Of course, one of the youngest country in the world. Around 37 million users. That the women include more than 42%. And 46 million mobile users. As you know, and you can find, we are top 15 high internet users. If you see, after South Korea and before Turkey. And of course, in the Middle East, we are number one. More than 60% of the internet users in the Middle East belong to Iran. Definitely, Iran leader of the game industry in the Middle East. Why? We explain for you why. More than 20 million gamers, 28% of the population, 40 million hours per day. The gamers play game. And of course, 95 active game developer company. So the largest market and the highest number of game developers are in Iran. So it's unique, really unique in the Middle East. Okay, let's talk about Iran Video Game Foundation. This organization is, in fact, an NGO established in 2007 that its main goal focused on game industry and game business in Iran. This organization directly or indirectly support any game activity and game industry in Iran. Support for game developers and indie developers. After 4 years activity, we feel needs to establish the first game institute in Iran, because we have many gamer and many game developers that needs to update about the gaming science. From 2007, the foundation supports more than 60 games that publish inside Iran, and of course some of them outside Iran. For example, you can see the Gershas or Mir Mahna in the Steam website. Okay, the main object of Video Game Foundation. We're supporting game development in Iran. Everything belongs to game. For first time between the Islamic and Muslim country, we established the ESRA. ESRA is Entertainment Rating Software Association. It's a first rating system between Islamic country that's unique, real unique between Islamic country. Also, we enhancing video game developing knowledge in Iran. As I told you, more than 20 million gamers and also 97 game developers needs knowledge. Established the first education institute last year, and also now we are talking with 5 universities in Iran to hold on the MS in the university as a game engineer and game art designer. Also, we holding the local festival in the cities and also international exhibition in Tehran. This year, our second international exhibition. The last year, we have only during 3 days, more than 100,000 people visit this exhibition. As for this year, it will double because it's a start in the summer, and after finish the high school and university exams, so many people, especially gamers, are free to come and visit. Also, we are going to attend to any famous exhibition in the world. For example, for 3rd time, we have a good booth in the Gamescom, also Games Connection, and Game Expo. We are for 4th time, we are gold sponsor of Games Connection. Okay, let's talk about ESRA. As I told you, ESRA is Entertainment Software Rating Association. It's established after the Video Game Foundation in the 2007. After that, it's going to self-regulation organization with its own organization and structure. It's going, in fact, in charge of age and content of the games, according to Islamic culture and religion, and of course, up to Iranian history. In fact, we are its plan is going to be a place that both of age and the content and video game exactly can be defined. Okay, let's back to how new generation of game developers focus on social game. This is the main topic of this lecture. For this issue, we first have some activity. Market demands and user behavior analysis. We try to know what's happening in the market, in the local market and global market. What's the customer behavior, what's the market demands. Also, we are going to Game Expo and Festival for casual games inside Iran to encourage people, encourage game developers, young game developers to focus on casual games. And also promotion events for a student and indie game developer and game developers, and also Game Development Institute. About market demands, we have some project on hand from last year up to now. User analysis and production and target market is one of them. In fact, we have a market segmentation to know what's happened between the products and user demands and user behavior in the world and also in Iran. And what is the casual game production funnel? We analyze it. What's happening now? What will happen in the future? After that, the evolution of the game market opportunity and customers. We try to find what's the customer needs, what's the end user and gamer needs in the future. We research in the action of the publisher, especially some big publisher, and also attend to the game exhibition to know what's happened, what's the developer produce, and analyze them. And of course, finding when to satisfy is increasing the casual games and also the quality. We separate between age and sex. We want to know, okay, what need men and what need women, with which kind of age. For example, 3 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15. We separate them, analyze them, and try to understand what's the market share. Okay. From this section, I think Taha will be explained better because he's a professional on the casual audience. Let's talk about you, and after that, if there's any issue, I will join. Thank you.
Thank you, Ahmad. My name is Taha. I'm a game designer, so I'm gonna take over the lecture quickly. As he said, we used 4 main solutions. We were a little behind the casual markets. We had a lot of hardcore games, but we were a little behind. So Iran Game Foundation applied 4 solutions, just to keep up with the casual market and casual game development. The first one, well, the analysis of the market and user behavior stuff. The second one, the second solution, the way of a crash course to just keep with the wave of casual games, was holding annual gaming festivals. The main goal was for these festivals where first of all we wanted the developers to meet with their audience. As the hardcore developers, usually stay in their geeky layers and never come out. So we wanted to we wanted them to meet directly with the audience. So the second goal was we wanted to get the audience know the casual games. There were a lot of moms and dads in Iran who they do not play and they don't know that they are players, potential players. So we made them come to the festivals. They wanted to bring their children to the festivals. And at the festivals, a lot of them found out that they were potentially good gamers. So that was the first goal. We tried to join the developers and the mainstream casual audience together. And last year we had a lot of good visitors. Astonishing statistics. The third solution applied to the developers. We try to make the developers, especially the younger generation, to realize that the future is not in hardcore games. They should stop making Call of Duties. They should stop making Uncharted, God of War clones and stuff like that. They should try to be more creative with casual games. So one of the best things, one of the best solutions that we came up was holding, very regular gaming jams. Gaming jam session, 48-hour marathon of game design. And after a couple of gaming jams in universities and in different institutes, we had really good results. The developers just came together and they found out actually that they can make games in 48 hours. That was a great discovery for them because before that they just thought they should spend a year or two on a high quality, and a lot of projects didn't even get to the finishing stage. Sorry. About 12 student gaming jam events were held during 2011, and we are still holding and planning for future ones to promote, promote the casual gaming game development. I should mention that we have a very strong indie community. There are a lot of good indie Iranian games. I'm going to introduce the games at the end of the lecture, so I'll keep the demos and the movies and stuff for the end. So just keep up with me, please. And the last solution, in the terms of the crash course, was to, which I'm a part of this solution, by the way. I'm a teacher of the institute. Was to establish a game development institute in Iran, which the main goal was to teach the young generation, the ones who become the students, they want to be developers, they wanted to become developers. We wanted to guide them in the correct path, and we started, using the previous generation game developers like me, the older ones, they tried to, they could transfer the experience as best as they could to the younger generation. So after a couple of semesters in the institute, we got really good results. The feedbacks, the homeworks that the students did, they were all great. It was very promising, and I'm gonna show you some of the homeworks at the end of the lecture. And that's the end of the, after applying the 4 solution, we got really good results. So first of all, we have in each major category and genres of the casual games, we got at least one good title. For example, we got Shaban. It's a hidden object game, hidden object point and click adventure game. It's gonna be published by Big Fish, in a matter of couple of weeks. We've got puzzle games like Deluxe. You can look them up in the internet. You can find all of these games. We got Mastery game, physics-based puzzle, Thermo Box. It's available in App Store right now. We got social games like My FC, it's my football club. Football is very, famous. And well, I don't know what's wrong with this. And we got online strategy games that, Travian, clones like King's Era. And we're proud that after nearly a year of very intense planning and very intense, education, we finally are getting good results. So we are, we are getting up to the wave. We were a little behind of the casual wave, and we're getting up, and we're proud of that. And I'm going to show you a couple of trailers for the games that we did, the results of this wave and this solution. So you will judge them yourself. Applies the whole game. Push the ball between your We've got another nice indie game that was made in a couple of weeks. friendly, you gotta save the fish. Kill the fish. The big fish gonna be mad. And finally we've got Shaban. It's a point and click hidden object game. Anyway, so this was the result of our emergency plan for entering the casual market, and we're hoping to achieve more by continue to go down the line. And I'm sure that the next Casual Connect event, we're gonna be, we're gonna have a handful of good casual games by then. And at the end of the lecture, I'm inviting you all to the second Tehran Game Expo, which is going to be held at the end of June. And you all will be welcome, and I'm sure you all will be amazed to see what advancement has been made in game development industry in Iran. So we will welcome you, and I'm really hoping to see you all there. Thank you.
Any question? Yep.
What kind of programming language do you study?
Okay, just get us.
What kind of gaming program language? Well, as they using Unity and all the usual game engine. Well, the C++ and all the C related program languages.
I have a question. I saw your brochure for the exhibition here. I noticed it's $1,000 for one person. And casual gamers and casual developers, they usually don't have that much money to spend. I was wondering if it's going to be possible to have special prices for indie developers.
Yeah, Ahmad might wanna take over.
If you are a member of the social or casual, you can contact us and we can offer you a special price. Don't worry about that. This is just for the game developer or game publisher companies. We can consider some person discount for this. Is everybody from the social from the casual kind would like to come.
Well, thank you.
Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.